Hello everybody, my name is Devour and welcome to an episode of Data Bam! Now, today is special, something brand new, haven't done it yet, and it's a good idea. I've had a couple suggestions in the comments. So it's an A to Z tips and tricks video for every character. So I'm starting at the top. As you can see, I've got Aimee on the screen. I'm going to do a quick rundown of every character throughout the series at the beginning of the video, and then throughout the rest you won't have to see my face again, but there will be some commentary over top of the gameplay. So it kind of has some subtext to it, so I'm not worried about talking during the video. That way you guys aren't distracted, and we can keep on track and get some cool shit out. Now, Aimee, you got some basic skills that I think you need, and I picked the best loadout that I think I have. So you've got Spotter, which is a 20% increase to detection radius, which is awesome for any type of scouter, hunter type person. It just allows you to see further. There's like that. Obviously, it's 20% increase, so 120% detection radius from the spotter. So depending on where you put it, and I'll show you some cool spots on a couple different maps where it would go well. Weapons don't really matter much, but I don't like the grandeur. Honestly, for PvP, it's hard to beat, especially now. It's got decent damage, so if you shoot someone with 90 health in the face, they die. Easy peasy. So, next one I picked is Bomb Squad. Being able to see deployables farther away. They say someone's got a proxy mine down, you can see it before you even cross a corner. So it's really nice for not getting blown up, especially when you have low HP, like an Aimee or a Phoenix or something lower, like under 110 HP, where you'd almost die instantly. Next up, I got Quick Eye. I didn't know what else to think I could put in there. So that's about it. Pistol doesn't really matter. Knife, whatever works for you. But this, I think, is my best loadout for this character. So we're going to give it a shot, guys, and hopefully you enjoy this series. Alright, guys, so first we're going to talk about the main properties of the Snitch. The Snitch itself is a destroyable, throwable item that you can stick on a wall. It'll stick on the first wall it hits. The Snitch itself does 1 damage and does 25% more damage if they're spotted and they get hit. So it works for anybody, not just for the people you're shooting at. So a useful spot for this would be somewhere you know a large group of people is going to run through, or if someone's planting a bomb like they are now, putting it near the planting spot will make headshots do 25% more damage of whatever a headshot with the gun I'm using is. I think it's like 70 or 90, somewhere in there. So an extra 25% on top of that would be somewhere around 20 extra damage, so 110. You'd basically headshot a Phoenix. Another good tip is to use your perks to your advantage. So right there where you can see you've got deployables, you'll save your teammates a lot of hassle. Right here I show you a good example of cover where you don't get shot at a lot, and it gives you great headshots. Deployables are also destroyable by skills, grenades, laser beams, fire, you name it. One of the uses for the Snitch is to cover your back. If you need to make sure no one sneaks up on you, pop a quick Snitch there, and make sure you cover the objective the best you can. In any 1v1 scenario, when you've got a sniper and the guy turns on you, you still have a pistol. So get off one good shot and just burst him down. If you get caught in a spot in a fight, and you need to retreat, put the Snitch down so your team knows they're coming. Aimee's planting time is pretty slow, but in a pinch, you can make yourself useful if you put it out in the open enough so your team can cover it. Once you've placed down the objective, retreat to a safe distance and place your Snitch so you can see them when they're coming. And don't worry, if you can't aim, your team will aim for you, so make sure you place down your Snitch as often as you can, just so you keep your team informed of where these guys are. And any sort of damage is still good damage as long as they're not getting healed consistently. Make sure to wait for cheeky headshots as people try to defuse your bomb. You can use your Snitch to cover 2 different areas at once. Just watch out for counter snipers that are better than you. You can play around with a few different types of throws. I like to put them behind something so that the oncoming team doesn't see the deployable immediately. Keep in mind that your Snitch is infinite as long as no one else destroys it, because the cooldown is 29 seconds as well as the amount of time that it lasts. as long as there's enough distance between you and the other team, feel free to take some shots from a flank if you have time. Or use your knife if you need it, because you suck at aiming. If your team pushes up enough and you no longer need your snitch, you can always move it by picking it up and immediately get your cooldown back. Remember that sniper that shot you in the face earlier? Fuck him. If you're providing fire against a team, make sure you don't throw your snitch atop them. They know when they get spotted, and they can immediately track it down because they saw it in the air. Try to take out enemy deployables as much as possible. For one, it helps your team out, and second, it gives you more points, so why not? You should find a place to place your snitch where they won't be able to see it so easily, but it's still able to check a counter route. And again, get rid of the enemy's deployables because it annoys the shit out of them. And the last part I didn't get to talk about is Aimee's mobility. Her mobility makes her the fastest sniper in the game, which helps for a lot of escape routes and getting you out of trouble when you're low health. And when all else fails and you get into full-blown panic mode, just spray, pray, throw everything you've learned here today together. Try to do your best. And as long as you help your team, no one's going to complain. So thanks for watching, guys. So I'll be doing one of these every single week. I hope to get at least one out per week. So if you have any suggestions, they're all in alphabetical order, so feel free to leave them in the comments. For next would be Artie. So leave your comments for Artie if you have any nice tips or anything you want to see on there. I will include your name and give you credit for the comment. Thanks for watching, everyone.